on? Let's cleanse, get a prayer. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody seeing anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. Yeah, I'm hearing the frogs taking a leap of faith. Keep believing in yourself, okay? Keep going. Walked away. Snatched her power back. Somebody's third eye is blocked here and not being protected by Archangel Michael. Okay? Yeah. All right, Spirit, let's get it. Tell me about walking away, snatching your power back. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you could have walked away from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy here. Got your Ace of Cups here. Not carrying no burdens now. Tell me here about snatching your power back. King of Swords. Because somebody was hiding something. They was lying. Okay? King of Pentacles. Somebody makes something about this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be two people you walked away from. You found out the truth about this third party situation. They could have this third party. Okay, I just posted a reading about this. Okay, and my nose itching. That's confirmation. You jump timelines on this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. It's like they was trying to pin you up against somebody. Okay. Tell me about Archangel Michael not protecting these people here. Because somebody wanted to try to bring you in some fake bad news, okay? Listen, just stay with me. Fake bad news, but it's not true. They can't be sneaky. They can't juggle you no more. And they can't end something you got going on, okay? Very interesting. Archangel Michael, again, is not protecting whoever this is. I feel like Spirit wants to make that clear, okay? Tell me about taking action here. Yeah, they took action. This karmic family took action here, okay? To try to make you carry burdens with this injustice, with this fishy-ass cup, bread crumbing you, okay? The lovers in reverse from the past. Everybody calls an illusion, top priestess, okay? And you're like, there's some shit that ain't making no sense. Listen now. To me, this is a whole bunch of confusion. And like, no, I'm not fixing to wrap myself up in this. Yeah. Tell me about people and these illusions trying to wrap you up in some shit here and you walked away. Hey, hey, welcome, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. You're like, man, I just got to keep on focusing on what I'm doing over here. Okay. Like, yeah, this ain't. But they needed you distracted over here. Okay. Tell me, what was this distraction? To keep you in this Five of Pentacles energy so the hit crew could get somebody. That's why. This Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be spiritually or physically, but I'm hearing spiritually, okay? They was trying to hit you spiritually with something, and this didn't work. Tell me about this. 3 different times. Okay? 3 different times they tried to spiritually hit you with something, and you used your intuition every time, High Priestess or High Priest, and focused on your 9 of Cups. Tell me about this energy. Yeah, they're in this 5 of Cups energy because they couldn't change something for you. You stay balanced, 6 of Cups, continue healing, doing what you need to do. Focus on your Ace of Cups. Now they can't move to calmer waters. And they're not getting a new beginning. Justice in reverse. They sacrificed themselves. Period, poo. That's what somebody has done here. This Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, whoever these people are to you, Queen of Swords in reverse, they all sacrificed themselves. I heard they're trying to figure out how you figured out the plan. Through communication. You felt the energy through communication and the 10 of Swords they was throwing. With this fake bad news. Like, it's like, hold on, like, something wasn't right with some communication and you seen through this and it's like, no. Somebody's heart is beating fast. Like, I don't know who's in here, but somebody's heart is beating fast because it's like you knew 10 steps ahead of everything. I'm going to be honest. I think you need to take her to the doctor and get her checked out. I ain't no medical profession, okay? But the energy surrounding that, I would definitely go get her checked out. Yeah, or go to the store and get her a test. Hey, what's going on? Do you feel like she's possibly pregnant by somebody older? And she don't want to tell y'all? Because I was picking up on that energy earlier with a Sagittarius daughter being 17, being pregnant. I was picking up on that earlier, and it's like she's scared to death. Like, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're not carrying burdens here. Yeah, she is scared. Yeah. She feels like she's got to defend herself. Just like the collective from possibly a 2 of Cups walking away. And see, that's been the narrative too, y'all. Okay. Is having to protect yourself from a Two of Cups that you walked away from, and it's like they don't want to let this go. Like it's like the moment that you walked away, all of a sudden you're this, you're that, blah. You shouldn't have did this. You was this person. You was that person. Blah blah blah. All because you chose to take action and walk away. Like y'all, this energy has just been lingering like something crazy here. All right, tell me about having to protect them because it's a tense situation. It's a very tense situation here, and it's like y'all. Me and my husband's had this conversation before too. It's like this day and time, you can't walk away from a relationship and just go be happy with somebody else because somebody's scorned, they're angry, they're mad, and it's like, oh no, you can't go off and be happy with them, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Look, Big Daddy Saturn is coming in and calling the shots. Okay, tell me about Big Daddy Saturn coming in here. Yeah, somebody thinking hard about some shit here now. Okay, look, we got 53 people in here and 15 likes. Child, I can't make it up. Symbolisms. Spirit is showing you, okay, how much support you got, right? There could be like 53 people against you, and there's only 15 people that really support you. But you just said, fuck it, I'm about to take my chance with these 15, okay? And I'm about to go on and go. Listen, if I got 15 people to support what I'm doing, fuck it, right? I'm going to keep going. And it's like, somebody's like, hold on, what you mean?
I got 68-19 now.
I got 68-21. So you could have had like a whole group of people just coming up and just doing things. That was the energy I was getting for the last reading. Like you had all these people trying to pin everybody up against you, and you're like, what are y'all doing? Or did y'all even think this through? Because I don't think y'all did. Because this is that fuck around and find out moment, right, collective? Thank you guys for the 74 people that supported me and watching. Thank you. Yeah. It's like somebody collaboration with an Aquarius. There's an Aquarius thinking like, hold on, what just happened here? Just thinking things through and like, hold up, why did you want to come and recruit all of us to go up against this person because they got some secrets here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what's the secret? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Could have collaborated with this Aquarius, and now Aquarius, you sit here saying, hold on, what? Y'all was doing what to ABC? They had no clue. It's like the blind leading the blind here. And now Big Daddy Saturn, Age of Aquarius is coming in, and somebody's sitting here like, hold on. There's multiple people telling the same story of what the same group of people did to them as well. Okay? Y'all stay with me. Hey, babies. And it's like, I got to go back and readjust here, okay? And Archangel Michael is not protecting whoever these people are either as well. Like, something about this. Baby, I'm so sorry. I can't read Spanish.
Yeah, I know this.
I'm sorry. Is there any way that like you could change it over? Because I know that YouTube has got it to where anybody can watch the videos with different languages. I do apologize. Yeah, somebody ain't got no expansion here. Somebody ain't shining. Sagittarius, Leo. Like, there's something's going on here, y'all. And I was getting something about, there was a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in the last reading as well. That's been doing some shit here, but they're trying to come out as a different energy. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's manipulating the energy, doing something. And it's like, that's not somebody's character here, right? There's some communication coming through. Because somebody, eighth house mystery, somebody hit their communication, okay, was trying to take authority, 10th house over somebody here, and they couldn't take authority over somebody. So they over here in this Neptune in reverse causing illusions. And it's like, what? Wait a minute. Y'all know, listen, when there's some things that ain't adding up, the devil is the author of confusion, right? And that could be what's going on here. Like, mm, no. What's the angels got to say about this situation here? Within the next few months, something about romance, okay? Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am. Okay. What is going on? Tell me about this romance within the next few months. What's fixing to happen here? Take action. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, babies. Uh, I mean, I don't blame them. I take her to the doctor too. Like, yeah. See something about, okay, you're getting ready to take action with this romantic partner, okay, within the next few months, and y'all are going to be very very abundant. And it's like all this confusion is coming in, okay? Y'all could be going in union with your counterpart, you could be meeting somebody, or you're already with them, and y'all have been taking action. And the next few months y'all are fixing to be very very abundant. And it's like, here we go, we got to come in with this confusion, we got to do this, we got, you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't y'all need to be working on something like with your own life? What's happening here? Look, improving health. Y'all, these Jezebel spirits out here is really doing a lot of work, okay? And then this full moon's coming up. I feel like it's gonna be so much confusion around relationships, homes, that it's gonna be very very tense, because these Jezebel spirits and these witches and warlocks and shit like this, they do not want to let go of these situations, and they all getting their ass handed to them. Yeah, it's all good, baby, no problem. And it's like, don't y'all know spirit been sending you a sign and been letting you know, like, you need to stop this effery and take action on your own self, and take heed to what spirits. Because, see, you've been having to have strength from this past situation for how damn long, collective. It was meant to be for you to go through your damn transformation, speak your truth, okay? And they're like, nah, nah. They ain't telling the truth. That ain't what happened. But there's other people coming around and saying that they done the same thing to them. So how are all y'all all making up the same, the same story, when other people's like, hold up, that sounds like what happened to me whenever I hung out with that group of people, or I was around that family, or I was around them friends, or I was at that job. Y'all know it's the age of Aquarius. I'm just saying. This is time for groups of people to come up against the corruption and things like that. So it's there. This shit's falling on deaf ears, is what Spirit is saying. This shit's falling on deaf ears. It is what it is. Protection. Why holding on so tight, Spirit? My ear just started ringing, my left one. Because you're a work in progress. You're in this Eight of Pentacles energy. You are transforming yourself, and they want you to hold on to these old wounds, and you've already let that go. You ain't carrying these damn burdens. Okay? And you're in this Queen of Swords energy. And somebody here, they're manifesting backwards. The Magician in reverse. Somebody here is, somebody here was manifesting chaos in your life. Okay, and this is the kind of energy they was putting out. What did we say? Man, people need to be careful with this. Now this is what's happening with them. Meanwhile, you're moving on, doing what you need to do, and all this injustice is catching up with them. Man, that energy return is smacking some people here. Something serious. Yeah. Somebody here wants to send a message of love, but it's not authentic. This King of Cups in reverse. This very immature. It's not authentic. There's no love in this installation. This could have been this damn crazy ass person that you walked away from in the past that was trying to pin you up against some people. Okay. Look, you had to go get somebody the Hierophant. Spiritual advisement. Like, yeah, can anybody translate what Antonio's saying? Yeah, look, I'm saying this could be somebody's damn twin flame lover connection. They over here and they trying to get some spiritual advice to how to come toward you, but you've been in work in progress. You didn't let all them old wounds go. Somebody can't come in like they used to as well. Okay, very interesting. Somebody may want to come in and marry you. But it's not authentic though. I heard the Warlock wants to come back and try again. Okay. You know, some days I ask Spirit, I'm like, Spirit, is this spiritual warfare ever gonna be over? Because it's like, a couple months you'll have a good roll, right? And then all of a sudden, whoosh, here comes this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Okay, what? Awaiting results. Like somebody here was waiting on some kind of results, and now they done come in, and it's like, oh, now that I got this taken care of, and blah blah blah, now I can go over here, and now I can marry this person, so I can get A, B, C, or D, and then I'll be protected, and I won't have to. And you over here, you're like, listen, you made up this illusion in your head, right? Because I'm not coming to protect shit. Somebody wants your protection. There's a warlock here, or some kind of dark high priestess that wants uh some protection. Queen of Cups, intuitive, sensitive. They know that you're very intuitive. They know what you know. They know that you know what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna get it out in a minute. Okay, and see, they're in their soul searching, and it's like, okay, right, exactly. Pay attention now, cause somebody over here soul searching, but they're cold as hell. Okay, and they're like, what am I gonna do? Yes, you got to trust your spidey senses and your discernment because Somebody here is not authentic about some kind of offer here they're coming in with. They just need to be attached to you. And somebody could be using this damn twin flame shit like, oh my God, you're my twin flame and we're meant to be together and we're this and da 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 blah 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 blah. Listen, it's like, you know what? If you don't go on over there and just do the work and get your life together, yeah, that's exactly right. We ain't repeating those cycles because it shows right here at the top where you walked away and somebody's not being protected. And Archangel Michael came out twice to make that, to clarify that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not protecting this energy at all, whoever this is. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. You got tranquility ahead. Like, no, I'm gone. Listen now. You had to go and re elevate yourself, okay? It's like, I'm cool. Ace of Pentacles, wise investments, like, I'm cool. Somebody wants to keep you in this Nine of Pentacles, independence in reverse. Always, always. He doing you a favor. Look, Seven of Cups, fantasy, temptation. Listen, that's fantasy. Somebody lives in a fantasy world here. And it's like, what? He went off to go chase a fantasy, sis. Go on, let him go. Shit. The world, completion of a cycle. Okay, I'm telling you right now, hold the door open for him. And that's the thing. If you are sitting in a situation, family, lover, or friends, hold that door open for these people and let them roll the fuck out. Okay, let them. They chose and once they sit at that table, okay, don't let them come over there and sit at yours. Millie, what's he saying? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's divine timing, and it's like these cycles is wrapped up. Ain't nobody living in no fantasy or temptation land anymore. Like, y'all can live in the matrix if you want to. Yeah, he's, I don't know. Yes, and that somebody could come in. Six of Cups, memories, reunion. They want to have a reunion here. Y'all, we ain't even in Mercury retrograde. I know we got a Pluto retrograde at like the end. That's what I said about manipulation. This is somebody here that uses like the moon cycles, the retrogrades. Okay, y'all stay with me. Okay, and it's like, hold on, what? Okay, it's like they use these cycles to come rush back in with these catastrophic events. This is happening, that's happening. I need you to do this. Like, man, I need you, like, the blah, blah, blah. But they wait until this confusion energy comes in and they see that you've been sitting in peace this whole time, and then they come in. Full moon, here they go. You see what I'm saying? But we are at a place where we don't fall for fantasies or temptations. And it's like this energy so exhausting. Like, you're back again? You didn't get the memo the last time? Your pink slip's in your mailbox. Like, what are you doing here, right? Yeah, it did. What's your question? Most definitely. I always trust God's signs. I ask God for a sign, He gonna give it. Yeah.
Can I block
No, because that's the one that you said. How did that blood get there? Who's doing the blood sacrifice? Mmm. He was trying to bind you to him. Because he knows that you are moving on and he don't want you to move on. He said that you are brave. My guess he or she thinks you're doing divination, ignoring him.
They talking about Dan Antonio.
Yeah. Okay. You said I went to get some things from the house and my son found it. It was, oh, wow. Did he try to commit suicide or something? I'm good. I'm good. Hey, I'm I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. His mind, man, his mind ain't right. Like, I feel like he been playing with some things and trying to bind you to him. And like now, it's like love work, right? When somebody tries to bind themselves to you, it it will literally put them in a very, very crazy energy. Yeah. Hey Karen, yeah, I'm right here, baby. Yes, Brittany, I'm okay. Okay, Smith. But it's like he played with so much, and it's like the love work now is got him insane, and now he's like over here in this suicidal energy. But see, this is what happens with like binding work. Somebody trying to break your free will. Okay, all of this stuff. This is really really important. Folks don't understand. Yeah. Just make sure that you didn't touch any of that stuff. Y'all, this energy has been wicked. It's been wild. Like, I'm over here and I'm getting so many downloads with like, I don't think people really like get the depth of the type of shit that people has been doing, right? Okay, good. Did he draw something out with the blood by any chance? Like any signs or symbols or something like that?
Did the dog touch it?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. That's a fishy situation. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm just glad that y'all got the hell away. I'm gonna be honest, you and your son. Smith, hold on 1 second, okay? Y'all remember how I said y'all got to be careful with these men and them acting like they don't know about spirituality, they're warlocks and things like this. This is a prime example of this right here. Okay, that's what this is. This is a prime example, and then they turn around, they say that this is evil and you shouldn't do this, and you. But the whole time they're binding you to them. They're doing love work on you.
Hey, did you click on the thing where she said the person you want to read it for? The first one and the second one, they blocked the message, but it's her talking to you.
No, I can't see it. You can do that. What was?
Oh, first time she said, "I'm I'm sick now. I'm sick now. Had somebody try to open my screen door last night, and I made them fuck off. Didn't open the door or even look outside. The second time it's gonna be his ass after I'm feeling better." So the first time she said somebody
Okay.
she's sick, somebody tried to open the door and she made him fuck
Ooh, that
off.
made my neck feel some type of sis. Yeah, you got to cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever you went and got out of that house, I would take it back.
Burn it.
I would get that energy up out of my new spot. I'm gonna be honest, because this energy is like very deep and dark and demonic. Like, I don't know what he's doing or what has been going on here, but hey, Miss Jackson. Okay. Well, go cleanse them. Get you some Palo Santo and cleanse them. I would cleanse everything. Wash your clothes in Florida water. Just drop a little bit in there. Okay. Hey, Auntie Kim. And, like, yeah. T, I've already got a few moderators, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. You did the right thing by getting the hell up out of there, baby. Listen now. Least, oof. Mm. Baby, you see what Bad Santa said?
Yeah.
Oh no, I believe it. Trust me. Yeah, listen now. Hey, I've had some weird shit happen to me, and I'm over here and I'm like, when I started getting into spirituality, shit started making more sense to me because I'm like, this has been some weird things that happen in my life around certain individuals. I'm like, yeah. And I'm over here and I'm like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, they don't put shit like this on TV for no reason. Like paranormal activity, where people are seeing like shit in their house. You got to think who lived on that land. What was done in that house before you got there, right? So if they was performing rituals in that house, they left some demons behind. You move in, all of a sudden that demon attaches to your kids or your partner or a family member. Then all of a sudden they start going dark and doing weird. But the whole time you don't know. Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And see, with a child being killed in that house, listen now, there's a lot of shit that needs to be released from that property and shit like that. Confirmation.
What are you doing, boy?
That's why, like, y'all, before you buy a property, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to bring somebody in that can read the energy of that house, that property, to make sure that there's not something that is still in the place, right? You know how they take you for a walkthrough. Take you somebody with you that you trust that can connect to the energy and let you know, like, because sometimes these spirits stay behind because they can't free themselves because it was an injustice that happened on the property, and it could have been damn 5 centuries ago. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know it. Yeah, or yeah, it could be a stolen property, or um and the beloved ancestors is over there, and anybody tries to get on the property, like they're clearing it out. I'm telling you, like, yeah. Like, let me tell y'all something. When you go buy a house, ask that realtor to pull up what happened in that house. What happened on that property? Okay, say it's a brand new built house, right? Get the Carfax on that motherfucking property that where they built your brand new house. Okay, y'all, there is a place. Okay, over there by the hospital on Dickerson Road. No joke, y'all. It was an Indian burial ground. Okay, across right next from to the hospital here, across from Walmart. Okay, tell me why they put a hotel there. Okay, ain't no damn way I'm going to that hotel. Ain't no way I'm not. And then they put a bar and grill. So everybody stays in that hotel eventually has to go over and get a drink to even go over and go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. I feel like he tried to do both, sis. Yeah. I feel like he tried to do both. I feel like he tried to do a ritual. It didn't work. So he tried to commit suicide. So he wanted you to see that there so you would come back to him. That's what I'm telling, man. People is they over here pulling shit up out the ground. Y'all ain't got no business touching. You said, what does it say on my wall? Oh, it says she believed she could, so she did. Yeah. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like I had a woman come to me. She was gonna go and she was telling me she wanted to rent this space, right, for a business. But she said that it was weird because the ground that it was built on, right? Hey, baby. Um, every time somebody would, start their business there, it would just collapse. And I told her, I was like, let me tell you why. I said, because that's cursed land. I said, they stole that land. I said, and they built that construction on top of it. I said, so what's happening now is every time somebody goes there, their business collapse. They can't, yeah, confirmation. So it's like the beloved, whoever they stole that land from, that family, they put a curse on that land for anybody that stepped on it. Oh, it was over. And she was like, what's your thoughts? I said, I don't even have to be there. I'm telling you. Like, there's a spiritual curse put over that land. Yeah. Yes, it is, Miss Kim. And it's like people don't understand this. So before you're going off buying properties and saying that's a cheap piece of land, I couldn't believe I got it at a deal. All of this stuff, there could be a reason why you got it at a deal. Yeah. Okay. We had a business go under. I think his ex cursed us because she was jealous when we started advertising on Facebook. He changed radically all of a sudden, and then yeah, I'm telling you, because she was into that shit, and it's like when he got with you, you was protecting him from whatever mess she was doing, right? And now it's like you done pulled your energy back, okay? And now he ain't got no protection because you took action and you said hell to the no, and now he's suicidal. Now he don't know what to do. Mm. Cause y'all know sometimes, have you ever been to somebody's house and that house tells a story when you walk in? Yeah. Yeah, you don't, uh-huh. Yeah. It's like when you walk in that house, that energy tells a story. And then you look at the people in that house. How is their health? How are they feeling? Is it a mess? Like y'all, all this stuff is you'll start paying attention, and you're like,
No, no, no.
was there something happen in that house, or was somebody did they move in that house and they're full of toxicity, and now all of a sudden they're being haunted by whoever that house actually belonged to in the past? Yeah, well, listen, anytime that you get a vision, okay, ask 3 times what you're seeing, if that's what it is, with love. Ask if that's that vision's coming with love, with your beloved ancestors, because you got a lot of trickster spirits out here that's running around in the collective, y'all. It's a lot of confusion, and like I said, manipulating of energy, because people are trying to make it look like it's not them, it's the other party, it's this, they flip the stories, and you see what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of, that's why if you notice, every time I do a reading, I'm like, you flip around whatever, however this goes. It could be for you or the cross watcher. You see what I'm saying? Because it's energy. It's a lot, yes, it's a lot of trickster energy that's going on. Yes, exactly. Because you got a lot of people knows how to play in the dream state. They know how to astro travel. They know how to telepathic communication. Like, y'all, this is not stuff that people don't know about. Okay, I'm just saying. And but they try to play like that. Oh, I don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? But you'll see certain things they do, and you're like, you know that ain't good. Yeah, that's fine. Can you send it to my Cash App or my PayPal? But if you don't have access to that, that's fine. But you see what I'm saying, collective? Like, you got to pay attention to these type of things, because sis, I feel like that's where he was playing with you. Thank you. I feel like he was really really playing with you, talking about he don't know this, he don't know that, but the whole time he was over there. Look, 444. You're being protected. That's why Spirit called you to take action. Okay, to get the hell away. Look, from this romance. Thank you, darling. From this romance, because see, he could still be connected to this woman holding a coin in reverse somehow. Okay, and it's tell me about this energy here. It's making my feet cold. Yeah. And see, and then you got carrying connection, because she knew he was in a carrying connection with you. Okay. She could have been like a Karen. Okay, you know how we always. uh, she could be one of those. She's so perfect, but she's so judgy, and her life so perfect. You know. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I'm telling you because she looked the magician in the mirror. She didn't know that you was a true magician. You know how to alchemize this damn energy, possibilities, throat chakra, cause you speak shit out. Oh gosh, not the mama. Listen, you're dealing with the damn warlock and the witch mama. That's what this energy been so strong, and I'm like, hey y'all gotta pay attention to these duos. That warlock witch mama, they do absolutely everything they can. Now they're in the indecision. Cause you connected the door to spirit and you used your intuition. You showing appreciation. You like, God, thank you for getting me out of this. Like, listen, you got a victory coming, sis. And him and his mama don't got no strength. That witch and that warlock, yeah. And see, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like right now that is the confusion energy that's coming through the collective. I can't see it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, the beloved ancestors coming in and effing their ass up. And see, y'all, I feel like this is the two energies right now that's running around the collective, causing so much chaos and confusion. Because the witch and the warlock mama and shit like that, they cannot cover it up anymore. They cannot stop it because everything is being out in the open. And the witch and the warlock could be the ex and the wife or the girlfriend that's been over here doing shit, right? And see, that's the thing, is they keep on trying to switch the energy around and say it's this person, it's that person, and no, it's been them the whole time. Okay, what's it? Yeah, you just got out of a whole binding contract. Life is good fixing to be so different from you, sis. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something? I dealt with it for over 20 years myself. That's how I recognize this because I didn't realize what him and the mamas, okay, but it was two different situations. I didn't realize what they was doing, you know, and I'm like, but when I started getting into spirituality and started seeing things for what they was and not what I wanted to see, oh, everything started making a lot of sense. Because the warlock and his mama always are up to no good, always doing some sleek, shady shit. But at the end of the day, she's trying to cover up what he done. She trying to protect him, but she got to protect herself because she done all kinds of illegal shit to protect him. You see what I'm saying? So now she got to cover her own ass because now they gonna be pinned up against each other. Y'all about to see some trials about this, about the warlock and the witch, the mama and the son. Yep. Every sickness she sends to you, she's getting it back. Why do y'all think these karmic mamas so sick? That's what's going on here. And then you're releasing yourself from these contracts and these binding contracts and these marriages and things like that. You didn't realize that you married into this occult family with this warlock and this mama over here, the witch, who does work, and she always trying to bind anybody that tries to come around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, hey. What's up, darling? Yeah, that yes, exactly. I'm just glad you got up out of this shit. And now he's using this blood and suicide to have you to come back. That's like number one thing they'll use. Oh, I remember I got a call. Well, you need to come back up here. Like he's doing so bad. Like I think he's gonna hurt himself. Like he really needs you. And I'm like, shit, now he needs a doctor. You need to take his ass to the hospital. Like, listen, now I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know. Yeah. But what it is, they need your energy because there's y'all. There is something here. Okay, just side note. Besides this, they need 500 more kids by October of 2025. They need 500 more kids. Something about that 1010 portal is very significant. My neck is itching. They need the energy from these children. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cause see, they need this sacrifice. They need 500 more children. Why do y'all think it ain't no coincidence these kids gone missing? Ain't no coincidence. They're taking kids from parents, and you can't now. It's a no contact order. You can't see them. Now all of a sudden they're in the system. Now they done lost your kids. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen now. I gotta go smoke, y'all. Listen, that's some bullshit. It's fucking nuts. That's why they want to take these kids so they can go over there and do whatever they do. I'm trying to tell you exactly. And that's why a certain somebody was put in charge to stop this shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why a certain somebody was put in charge here to stop this shit. And it's like now all of a sudden the all these people is being investigated. Come on now. Divine motherfucking timing. That's what's happening. Divine timing is happening. So these people cannot get a hold of these 500 children, these 500 souls they need to do whatever the fuck shit they've been doing. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. Did you, baby? How'd everything go? Mm-hmm. That's good. Sis, you just stay strong. I'm glad that you and your son got out of there and stay the F away from this warlock and his mama. Because let me tell you something, your battle just started. When you get away from the witch and the warlock, the mama and the son or the baby's daddy or whatever you fucking want to call it, they come hard. They come really hard. You can send me a cash out, baby, and I'll do it for you on here. Only difference is, baby, I won't send you a Google link like we do, okay, for the privates. But if you want to do a private reading, we can do that, okay. My prices have changed. Okay, it's 55 for 30 minutes and 100 for an hour, and then I got this $33 33 special going on here. So whatever whatever fits in your budget, or you can do the 2 for 20. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's exactly why. Because I'm telling y'all right now that the beloved ancestors, they've seen enough. They have literally like watched enough of this shit go on. They know what's happening. Like they're like, oh, okay. So now this is what you're gonna do. But yeah, the witch and the warlock, the mama and the son duo will have you in court. They will have you looking like you're a psycho. They'll tell everybody this. They'll turn the kids against you. They got the whole community. They probably got a couple politicians in their pocket. They got some CPS workers. They got some police officers. They got all these people in their pocket. And they're like, oh, they're crazy. They're doing this. But the whole fucking time, this is their fucking life. They are over here and they're into so much corruption that you don't even have a fucking clue. And then you're sitting here, they're projecting certain things. But see, listen, they got you so emotionally tied up. You over here and you're like, oh my God. No, sit down, relax, pay attention. What are they projecting onto you? Because that's exactly what the fuck they're over there doing. Pay attention now, class in session today. Now they got you wrapped up in your emotions. Oh my God, my kids. Oh, this, oh, that. Pull your emotions back and watch what happens. Lay down your sword and quit fighting and watch what happens. Then all of a sudden, they don't have no ammunition. Now they can't, now they don't know what to do because now you're moving in silence. You stop posting on social media. You change jobs. You slipped out of there and moved away. Now all of a sudden they can't find you. They can't do this. They can't. Now they're going to start doing illegal shit to get to you. See what I'm saying? You say you used to watch my lives when I had 2 viewers. That's what's up. I've came a long way. I got to almost 40,000 subscribers and they took that channel down. Now here I am again. Listen now, and I got to keep moving. But that's what you see what I'm saying? They get you so stuck in your head and you over here, you're like, right. But they want, so you could go off. So then they can say that you're mentally unstable. And then you're this. Well, how the fuck you supposed to be when you playing with my kids? Like, of course I'm supposed to fucking have some emotions. It was my children. Like, y'all see, it's a game. That's what it is. Right. Mm-hmm. Baby, meditation rules the nation. Okay? Go meditate and ground yourself and watch what happens. Yeah. Hey, y'all, when I caught on, man, I'm sitting back and I'm looking and I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, Chad, I hope you think I ain't finna. I'm not finna respond to none of that dumb shit. Okay, y'all, because see, I done got so used to the patterns after 20 something years. I see the patterns and the cycles. Listen, they're the world's dumbest criminals. They don't ever change up what they do, and it's like, you know, every time you file a report, you got to sign your name on that, right? So after filing a report over 20 plus years, you know, eventually somebody going to see your dumbass pattern here. And you the same one been going down there filing court papers, doing this, calling your little people, doing this and doing it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, there's this file is going to hit some wise eyes and they going to be like, okay, so you called and made this report. And they keep dismissing this. They keep dismissing that. This has been this. Okay, well, now at this point, we need to start looking at you. Y'all see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cause see, that's the thing, is like they try to. And then if you're dealing with a warlock and a witch, narcissist mother and father, oh baby, listen, those are the best ones. Those are the best ones. Because they are so perfect and they have this image to upkeep in the community, and they do not do anything wrong. Okay? They are so perfect. But if you didn't have all them resources, everybody would know about this monster that you raised, he or she, right? But no, so you've been too busy over here, like covering up everything. See what I'm saying? You've been so busy covering up this person's bad habits. That's like, have you ever seen somebody, somebody's an alcoholic, right? And somehow they always slide under the radar after their DUI. It gets thrown out, something, or nobody finds out, or um, they have infatuation with young girls or young boys, and it gets nobody knows. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, after a while, this behavior catches up because then people start retiring. They can't call them favors in. Now people's being caught up with the corruption, shoving shit under the rug. Okay, things like this. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna run to? Because now y'all, all this shit's been uncovered. Y'all see all these cold cases being all of a sudden mysteriously solved. They running DNA, people getting out of prison. They're supposed to not be there because they got pinned for this and got pinned. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no coincidence all this stuff is happening. Yeah. And his mama knows it too because she's been covering it up. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Mama knows a lot. Listen now. And she tells him, "Oh, don't worry. Mama's gonna take care of it. Mama's gonna Mama gonna take care of it." Confirmation. Mm-hmm. Mama knows his little dark, dirty secrets about him and younger, underage individuals. She knows. Mm. 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 Okay, sorry, y'all.
The barber said, I think she fucked him as a teenager.
She did, so that could be that dynamic I've been picking up on about the incest with the mom and the son, and she really hates him. You know what? I had a client come through here the other day that was going through that. It's like when he would get drunk, he would talk about how he wanted to hurt his mom and unalive her, unalive the whole family. Look, and then here's my dog running in here. You see what I'm saying? Like there was something here, and it's like he was yeah. Because see, there's something that she done to him, and he hates her. but she's covering something up. She's got some kind of blackmail on him. Yeah, she has some kind of blackmail on him, and he hates her for it. And she's like, well, I'll tell your secret. I remember back then, whenever I was dealing with the witch and the warlock, the mom and the son, I remember I told the mama to get out, right? And I was like, man, I said, you finna have to get out of my house. And let me tell you what she doing. She looked over him. She was like, well, I think maybe I just need to tell her your little secret. And I'm like, what's that guy? What are you talking about? And he said, I don't give a fuck. Tell her. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, what do y'all have really going on? Okay. I'm like, who would say something like that? Like, and I feel like she used that all the time. Now she didn't tell me the secret. And I'm like, what is going? And he's like, I hate her. I can't stand her. That's why, man, that's why I moved away, trying to get away from her because she always comes in and try to ruin my life. And I'm like, okay, what is really going on here? Yeah, they are. Most definitely. Because let me tell you something, a lot of these divine masculines or divine feminines have been in this kind of dynamic with like maybe a father or stepfather or a mother or stepmother or some type of shit like that. And people are speaking out about this shit now. And it's like, people are looking and saying, hold up. Last night, me and Babe was watching a crime show. Y'all, I don't mean to laugh, but there was a stepdad that was the father of his stepdaughter's child, okay? They killed her and her new husband. Through the show, nobody discussed how the stepdaddy had a baby by his stepdaughter, okay? I told my husband, I said, okay, they was focused on who killed this woman and her husband. But they didn't talk about how the stepfather had impregnated the stepdaughter and had a child by him.
Yeah, they wouldn't focus on that part.
They did not say, y'all, they just. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I mean, I know the young lady and the man got killed, but what is, are we going to, let's talk about this. This is what led up to all of this. And it's like, this is what led up because he was obsessed. He ended up killing her and her new husband because they was over there and they was raising the child that he impregnated her with. I'm trying to tell you, Lisa. I'm like, hold on. So, okay, you just think, how many warlock mothers and sons has there been a incest child made? And how many of these divine masculines is finding out that their brother or their sister is actually their daughter or their son? And they know this because they were sleeping with their own mother. This rabbit hole goes. And see, when you go down the rabbit hole, you come back up and you're spirit. The spirit's like, oh, you just don't even know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why do y'all think divine feminine is so hated by others out here? Because you recognize some childhood wounds that either you dealt with or that was in your family love, right? And you pointed this out. And like, what's going on with your mama? Or like a sister and brother dynamic, right? Divine feminine, you could have met a man and him and his sister, you have some weird shit going on with them. And you're like, no, what's yeah, that part. Y'all, I've been there too. I've seen that dynamic too. And I was like, why is she sitting on his lap? I remember me and my cousin, we walked outside, rest in peace, cuz. And he fired up the joint and he handed it to me. He said, cuz, what's going on in there? Why is she sitting on his lap? Why are they acting like boyfriend and girlfriend? I said, shit, I don't know. I just met him. I don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they would get drunk and fight each other. Okay? And I'm sitting over here and I'm like, baby, they fighting like husband and wife. You said you witnessed some shit. I'm telling you. I was like, why is it every time that we come around your family, it's like WWE over here? Everybody get drunk, everybody fighting each other, and then y'all talking about the past and all of this stuff. And then the sister finally come forward and said that that man and his brother, her stepbrother, was touching on her. Yeah, I was like, what is going on here? Yeah, most definitely you are. I ain't gonna lie to you. You'll probably have to leave the state and not let them know where you're at or where you're going because they will try to ruin you and your son's life because of these secrets here. Because they do not want these secrets out about what the fuck this family has been doing. Because this is what they do. They got kissing cousins, kissing brothers and sisters, and all of this. They find this shit normal. You know what I'm saying? And you get into the dynamic, and you're like, why is your mama acting like your girlfriend? Why do I gotta? Why I feel like I gotta compete with your mama? Like, who does that? Y'all is some sick shit. Okay. Mm. Look, Rachel, I'm telling you, that's why your husband. I told you saved him. I told you saved him, didn't I? I told the other day when I did your reading for you, I said, "Why I feel like you saved your husband?" And now look what you're saying because he's got incest family. And see, but that listen, let me tell y'all something. They're so quick to say that you got mental health issues and you ain't normal though. What? Hold on. What do you mean? Like we're not no, something's wrong with us. Yeah, let me just release this and just throw the whole family away. Just you know what I'm saying? Once they get everybody all wrapped up into this, just throw the whole family away. Just gone, at least gone over there. Because I don't have anything to there is something here that listen, them wires is not crossed correctly. Listen, that hamster's laying down. Y'all be doing some weird y'all going to the family reunion looking for spouses. I can't be doing this. Okay. Y'all can have that shit. You are not supposed to be going to the family reunion looking for a spouse. Okay. Shit, you be scared to take your spouse to the family reunion because you might have them siblings that is over here trying to crawl up their leg and make a love story. You be like, why are you over here eyeing my person like this? Y'all, can I tell you? I, I told my husband, I said, there's a side of my family you'll never ever meet. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not taking you around them. Like, not at all. I am not gonna traumatize you like that because listen now, they put the F in fucked up. Okay. They put the D in dysfunctional, and they run around and act like
Oh shit.
they're like the most sane and what
After the sister, I'm good.
that part. Yes, I'm just like
She traumatized me enough.
nah. So collective, listen, when you run off and you start a family of your own and you start getting away from this dysfunctional shit, I need not for none of y'all, okay, to not ever feel no type of way. Don't feel guilty. Listen, bitch, they want to live in this shit. You let them fucking waller in that fucking cow manure, okay? Because at that moment when you started smelling that stench, you get away from that fucking farm, okay? Let them call me weird if they want to. Now, what's fucking weird is you knew that your son was sleeping with your daughter, and then y'all got kissing cousins over there, and y'all all just sitting around like y'all don't know what's going on here. No, that's fucking weird, okay? When you knew what was going on in them kids' bedroom and you didn't do nothing. Now, no, no. And then whenever you knew that your son was over here doing shit he had no business doing with underage kids, and then you want to be over here protecting them, and then not taking accountability, calling people that you know, trying to, nah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, yeah. And then everybody want to sit over here. That's why collective, I say, tell your story. Tell your story. I don't give a fuck if they don't like it. I don't give a fuck if they being mad. I don't give a fuck what they're gonna try to do. Guess what? Get that story out there, because you know how many people in this world right now here is saying, VG, that happened to me. That happened over here. I found this out. I found that out. I had to get away. I had to just pack up and I just whatever I could get and just get the fuck away because these people was trying to unalive me. Why do you think they're trying to unalive you? Because y'all, some of these people literally are sitting in their reputation. It's their reputation. Oh my gosh. I don't give a fuck about you and your family's reputation. I don't give a fuck about who, what, and fuck all that. Everybody need to know who the fuck y'all are. Something is wrong with y'all. Like, what? And collective, you need to have that same type of, because they didn't give a fuck about destroying you. They didn't give a fuck what they was putting you through. And now they want to be over here like, oh my God, this, blah, blah, blah. Shut your ass up. You knew what was going on over there in that house. Okay? It's very, very, like, it's one-sided relationships. But as long as their illusion doesn't get shattered and their reputation is so perfect, then you know they're gonna be just fine, right? Fuck them. Okay, I'm just telling you. And then, like I said, they be getting other people, and they get people that you love close to you wrapped up into this shit. And sometimes you got to walk off and leave that, and you're like, okay, well, I'm throwing a towel in. Hey, I'm gone, and everybody's like, oh, they're so low down, they're so sorry. Can I tell you something? How about you tell the real story of why I motherfucking left the family dynamic, okay? Because we don't fuck cousins. We ain't over here with this type of dynamic. We ain't over here letting the pedophile come to the cookout. And if you're over here and you're protecting them, you're a part of it. You're part of the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Collective. But this is shit that everybody's so angry about. But why is it starting to be a normal storyline? Okay? Why is it starting to be a normal storyline? Do y'all remember whenever they tried to overturn the abortion thing? Do y'all know that's one of the top of the things that they put up there for for trying to take the woman's rights away? Was what if a little 12-year-old girl comes in and she was molested or raped by a family member and she got pregnant? Why the fuck would that be at the top of the list? Can somebody elaborate? Why is it, would that be at the top of the list or something here? Instead of, why can't us women just do what we want to with our bodies? Like, I mean, what's going on here? This is my body. I can do what I want to with. Y'all see what I'm saying? But why would that be at the top of the list? Y'all want to know why? Because that's what doctors see. That's what these ER, that's what they see. Coming there hemorrhaging because they're secretly hiding a pregnancy because they're pregnant by a family member or somebody that's older or this, and this. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's what they see. That was at the top of the list, though. Can somebody make this make sense for me? This shit's crazy. It's like, but shh, wait. But these will be the same people that'll tell you, oh, no, they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. They. But guess what? You could have been that 12-year-old that went in there and had that abortion, and because you was touched or hurt by somebody, but they wanted that to stay covered up. Because see, back then that's what they did. Look at the black market. How many of our grandmothers was took to the black market? They took the baby because she was hurt by a family member. And now grandma would on passed on and she's like, go on, baby, speak about it. Go on and talk about what they done to us back then. Okay, make it make sense now. But shh, we can't. 5:22 on the clock. It's change, baby. Change is here, and these systems are being dismantled because we need to learn to protect our own children from this fuckery right here that's been going on all this time. So let them call you what they want to. Let them say this. Let them say that. Keep speaking your truth and your story. Because let me tell you something. Your story could be somebody else's survival guide collective. I'm telling you. I say that all the time. Okay? And that's some real shit. Because you never ever know. Like, and y'all, and I'm not justifying anything. But y'all do realize some of this shit is normal to these people. Okay? This is normal. Because it's been generations after generations after generations of this shit going on. It's been a repeating cycle. And things are stopping with you. And it's like, okay, what? And everybody's like, what do you mean? Oh, no. And then they all gang up on you. That's why the generational curse breaker, child. Life gets hard. Life gets lonely. Life gets rough. You'll be over here. You're like, well, I don't give a fuck if y'all man. Yeah. Because it's a sick reality they live in. And it's like, keep that shit over there. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I feel like the beloved ancestors, the women that passed on in your family, divine feminine, they need you to stand up about certain topics. You know what I'm saying? And yes, these are hard things to talk about. That's why a lot of people cannot come to my channel, will not be a part of my chat, because I'm talking about things that need to be addressed. Okay? And there are some people here that ain't healed enough. They're still triggered, worried about their ex over here, chasing this bitch over here, and doing this and doing that, when you need to be focused on what type of generational cycles are you really breaking. Look back at your childhood, right? Whatever happened to you in your childhood is going to be connected to what's going on here, okay, in the future. It's going to be connected to your life purpose. And it's a lot of activists out here for different things. So you just have to put your place, put yourself where you're supposed to go, right? And we all have an assignment, okay? Baby, hold on before you take them out. See, that's the problem right there. See, when we get to talking about things like this, Jesus loves you. let y'all sit with that for a minute. See, because they don't want to address the core issue. They don't want you addressing the core issue. How many times have you been in a worship service and they said you need to heal? What happened to you back then? No, they're too busy telling you what you need to do or you're going to hell. And you're like, hey, hey, do you know what? My household was hell whenever I was a little girl, little boy. Yeah, there was things that happened in there. And yeah. And they're like, oh, what? Don't you, no, don't you talk about that. Then all of a sudden your ass as a child got electroshocked, or your mama got electroshocked, or your grandmama did, got electroshocked, and they said that they was crazy. Now all of a sudden, here they are. They done, you see what I'm saying, Auntie Kim? And you sitting over here, you like, okay, why all of a sudden did all the women of the family have mental health issues? What? And they're like, oh yeah, it's a yeah, you probably got it from your grandma or your mother. Yeah, this is what's been going on with her. She had mental health issues too. Did she, or did she go in and she spoke some truth, and y'all went in there electroshocked her and talking about she got some kind of and now she's over here like a limp fucking noodle and she can't even think straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Yeah, babe, you can go and get rid of that person now. I just wanted to bring that because that's what they'll do. And it's like, no, some mm-mm. I'm trying to tell you, listen now. And see, that's another reason why we got spiritual warfare. Some of them's out here covered in that suit, talking about, oh, they're this and they're that, but they over here just trying to get all the little kids in there at once. What? Hold on.
That's where them little 500 kids gonna come from them damn church.
Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, y'all, it's just strange, and it's like, if you look back at, like, just like that young lady yesterday that I had done that reading for, and she was talking about, her mom ran off and she done this and she done that, and you know she was left with a narcissistic fucking father. Well, let's go all the way back to before you was born. Like, y'all, these are important questions to have with your parents, like, and conversations. You need to figure out where they come from. Where did the root of the fucking problem come from? Because, like myself, I come from a long bloodline of addicts, okay, of different things. So it's like, and pedophiles and abusers, a whole long line, narcissistic, yeah, all of this stuff, right? Like, y'all, I got a cousin that's like 40 something years old. He's in Central State. Come to find out, he's an incest baby, and his daddy was touching on him. And they got him in Central State. Y'all, his mind ain't right. Like, it's got him so, like, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. This is real deal stories. And like, it's just sad. It's really, really sad. And there's so many stories just in my own family and the bloodline that is just like, Okay, that's the like. I've told my husband stories, and he's like, "What the?" I'm like, I'm trying to like, yeah, it's disturbing, y'all, and it's kind of hard to get around these people and look, and it's like, how do y'all cope and like look at yourself in the mirror when you've done some heinous, sinister things? Yeah.
CJA said they was molested at 13.
Mm-hmm. And let me guess. It was somehow it was your fault or it didn't happen or that you're telling a lie. There's no way that that person would do that to you. All of a sudden now you're deemed crazy and this didn't. You see what I'm saying? Automatically, the fucking victim turns into the problem. Like it's y'all and it. But this is what happens.
Key lime pie? That motherfucker good too, boy.
I don't want none right now, but you can keep it out for me. Um, yeah,
That motherfucker good.
yep. Mm-hmm. And see that's another core thing, right? When you get to the root of the issue of why people have such a heavy coping mechanism of whatever it is, y'all, why does it always lead back to these two roads? Toxic family and rape and molestation.
Flicking that damn
You
tape.
see what I'm saying? Got different people. See, it's like whoever they put you around, they always doing the same thing, and it's sad, and it's a sickness, and they don't want this to stop. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Your divine feminine is dirty. She's nasty. She's this. She's a prostitute. She's that. But the whole time, y'all, there's family secrets over here laying around like this that these people will go to the ends of the earth to fucking cover up. And welcome to our world, y'all. I mean, I don't know. It's like this. More light needs to be shined on this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. More light needs to be shined on these type of situations because that's why, like I said, when somebody causes a distraction, I'm intrigued now. Because after all the things that I've seen within my own family and these other families that I had dealt with all of these years, when y'all come to me, I'm not surprised not one bit what the fuck you find out. I'm not, because I'm like, shit, okay. Mm-hmm. Because 9 times out of 10, we come into a person's life, divine feminine, divine masculine, we shine light on something that they want this darkness to stay in the dark. Simple as that. So now all I'm doing is kind of breaking down here today what could be hidden in the dark. You come in, you shining light, but what type of secrets is there that you shining light on? Mm-hmm. What kind of dynamic was over there? What was really going on behind closed doors? What I tell y'all about them big fancy houses and them everybody over here driving these fancy cars and they got these jobs and they're in higher positions, but you walk in that house and that house is fucking disgusting. And I'm not talking about clean wise either. I'm talking about spiritually. The energy is disgusting. And there is some really sick shit that's going on. Just because it looks pretty on the outside, don't mean that it's clean on the inside, right? And it's some disgusting ass energy. And you walked in there and you're like, All of a sudden, all the demons turned around and looked at you and said, "Oh, who is this? Why you bring her or him up in here?" Pay attention now. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why they hate me for? You know what I'm saying? Cause you didn't come from that kind of dynamic, and you automatically walk in and you're like, what is wrong over here? Then all of a sudden, this woman or this man, they got abandonment issues, they got intimacy issues, they don't know how to deal with their emotions, they're emotionally traumatized. You don't know who you're like, what age somebody was traumatized. So like when you're communicating, are you communicating with a 40-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old? Do they even comprehend what you're saying? So then all of a sudden, now this becomes your problem, because now this is, you don't have kids with this person. You know what I'm saying? And you're sitting over here and you're like, what in the fuck did I sign up for? How? But it was divinely orchestrated like that, because you were supposed to come in and shine light on them type of situations, because you have the strength, the spiritual OGs out here to walk through the darkness and bring light to everything and come right back out without a scratch. And that's why this witch and this warlock out here, the mama and the son dynamic right now, is being broken down to their knees and they don't know what to do, because you're like, oh no, I got you. I know what's going on. I know what you did back then. What they say, I know what you did last summer. Yeah, I know what y'all been doing. Y'all come on, we're gonna go outside and smoke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the back. Baby, will you make me a cup of coffee?
Problem is,
What's the problem? Shit.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
Oh, you talking about made?
Maybe order.
No, there's a brand new thing of coffee right there beside it.
Where?
Right there
Oh,
beside.
you make some fresh coffee?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there ain't none in there.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Okay.
Yeah, you changed your mind, didn't you?
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Hey, welcome.
Is it more?
Is the what, baby?
No, somebody talking about you jewels, huh? I was
All right, y'all. Oh, let me get comfy and then I'll set my device up here. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all, can I tell y'all something? That's why a lot of people don't want to encounter us healers, okay? Because we tend to see the deepest pain, what's going on, right? All right, have a good afternoon. That's why I say, like, if you have them certain water sign placements and things like that, go check your chart, you can see like the deep wounds of people that they try to hide. So when you come around them, they get in a very, very like a defensive energy. They're like really defensive about everything that you have to say, whatever you're doing. Um, you wonder why a lot of y'all got ghosted, things like that, because like you seen a part of that person that they kept trying to hide. They don't want the world to see that, right? Because they're ashamed of it. They're scared. Why do you think they attack? You know, whenever you go out here and you tell your story, and people they look at you and they're worried because they're like, oh, this ain't good. Hey, Grace. They get very, very concerned. Yeah. Uh huh. I feel like his mom brought up something from his past, and it made him suicidal. And she uses that, y'all. That's something else to talk about too. Is a lot of times the warlock's mama will use something from the past that was a very, very hurtful situation, and keep throwing it up in that child's face, that man's face or that woman's face, consistently. Okay, because that's something else I witnessed. um the warlock's mom I was dealing with, she'd always bring up his father's death and how he died, and how she got left with him, and it wasn't fair. Why would you tell your like, what is going on here? But she would always use that. So whenever that person would abuse me, when he was hitting me and abusing me, that's what he'd say. I lost my daddy, and I'm like, what's that got to do with me? Shit, listen, I ain't your fucking punching bag. You see what I'm saying? But that the warlock's mama will always use something traumatic that happened. Maybe they lost a parent. Maybe there was something going on. You know what I'm saying? And she always uses that to reel them back in. Like, that's why I need you, baby, because I lost your daddy, at a young age, and it was just me and you. It was just me and you against the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at some point you're sitting here and you're saying, why are you so triggered? What's wrong? Like I said, I've dealt with a few dynamics, and I'm like, so what's the secret? Exactly, because you loved him and she never did. That's the thing too. Y'all pay attention to these divine unions. Why do y'all think they fight so hard to keep you apart from them? Because you love unconditionally. Their love is it got conditions. And that's the thing. Is you don't judge them for what they've been through. You're like, well, let's heal it. Let's get through this so you can move forward and be successful, and balance your emotions, get yourself together, so you can really, really be who you want to be, instead of them seeds that they planted. So now what you done is dug around in the dirt, and you pulling them the roots up, and they like, nah, what are you doing? Because they need them seeds to stay there. Because see, once you pull the root of the problem up, then all of a sudden the secrets start coming out, and everybody's like, "Well, what just happened?" Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. In the next 3 months, you're gonna have people sitting around saying, "We didn't know them families was doing things like that. Like, that's sick. Like, that's sinister. Like, what? They was doing what? They had that going on, huh? Something about that." And y'all, can I tell you something? The same people that was sitting at the table with these people, that was acquaintances and they was good friends and all of this stuff is sitting here and saying, "Oh yeah, we not gonna be connected to that over there." That's right, exactly.
You know, I remember saying that when I was young. Whatever you say to me, bounce off me and stick back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I had to come outside. My feet was cold.
Turn the air up.
hmm But you know, there's 5 vents in that one room, so it's
Literally.
freezing. Yeah.
Probably more. It's just one. It's just
This
one corner.
is freezing.
I do miss that room just cause of that though.
Because it's cold in there. I hope today I gave everybody a better understanding of, this whole family dynamics and why certain secrets is not allowed out of the box, and Pandora's box done flew open, and y'all wonder why the attacks are so heavy because they got a witch or a warlock that's in that family that they got to continue doing work. They listen now. They up days and nights, and then y'all, we're close to this, getting close to this full moon. They up and ready, like yeah. We got to continue our bullshit, like yeah. Yeah, you need to wrap your head, that's for sure, and protect yourself. I don't mean to laugh, but that's some real shit. Since they're blocking your comments because of what you're saying, because it's so vulgar. Okay,
So the chat can't see it.
we nobody can see that. That's what I'm serious. Have you listen, y'all? Y'all know what's so crazy? Is like a long time ago, somebody wished a sickness on me. Okay, real shit. And I wasn't I wasn't in my spiritual thing or nothing. Yes, but y'all, can I tell y'all something? Today, this person has a sickness that is connected to the same sickness they tried to wish on me. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, sometimes y'all, karma comes back at a time in somebody's life where you're sitting here and you're like, I remember you saying that to me. You wishing that on me. And it's like, then you find out that this person is dealing with that, okay? And it's like, whoa, hold on. That energy was sent back at some point because your beloved ancestors is now like, okay, that's why I say you got to be careful what you wish on other people because that shit can come back. And y'all, year 9, that's what's happening. All this energy is being returned where it come from. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they have no clue. Yeah, and y'all know what's so crazy is like I feel sorry for this person. I called and I asked them to make sure to put this person in medical, make sure this person was being checked out, this person was sick. Before I finally sat with it and I realized, I'm like, oh wow. Because I had compassion. I like when somebody's sick, I want to be there, I want to help them. I want to help them get better. But y'all didn't realize that this person, all that stuff that they wished all them years is now happening to them. And it's like, damn. Yeah. It was a very eye-opening moment for myself. And you hear people say, "Oh, karma, karma, karma." Yeah, karma, shit, is a real thing. Karma is a very real thing. Yeah, because we don't wish ill will on people. We know better. Yeah.
You want the other one out the truck?
I got one in my purse too. It's in the pocket. Some good old coffee in the afternoon, y'all. That was my aunt's thing. I feel like she's coming through today really strong. Y'all, I love and I miss her so much. Y'all, she was my protector, man. Like she'd go. She was like Hercules. Look at there he goes. Hercules, come here. Hercules, come here, babies. Come on. Uh,
Mama wants you.
she come in swinging. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like spiritually, she's up there and she's knocking some people off they square, knocking them in their head. Like, listen, you're gonna leave my baby alone. Sometimes, um, I don't think we. Yes, she was. I don't think that we really realize how much we've been protected, right? And I'm looking at this poison ivy tree because everything looks so beautiful, but you was being poisoned by all these beautiful things, people telling you and this and trying to paint these pictures, right? You say that poison ivy tree growing all the way up with
Mm-hmm.
the orange, yeah, that's what it is. See, it looks pretty from a distance, but you go over there and you touch that poison ivy, your ass is gonna be itching and scratching and everything else. That's like these energies. They try to come in and paint this beautiful picture, and whenever you can see through things, you're like, you realize there's poison attached to that cup. There's poison attached to that plant, and be careful, right? When you roll up on somebody, and it might look good, but it ain't always good. Divine feminine, divine masculine. That could have been something else too. You somebody was basing things off of looks, okay? And somebody here left you to go for somebody that was prettier, younger, this, that. They had a higher status. Their family was well known in the community, blah, whatever. But something was sick. There was some poison there, okay? And now somebody's waking up to the fact that they have been poisoned and it's too late. They can't get out of this poisonous web. That Black Widow, the witch and the warlock, mama and daddy, and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they wrapped up so tight in this. Y'all remember how I said you cannot go back and save people? This is why. Because they're already poisoned. You can't go back and save them. So now this is manifesting here on the physical. And spiritual court's already been had, and they've been found guilty for the poison that they tried to put over everybody else. So now we're over here on the ride with our hands and feet, and we're sitting here, we're looking around, and we're saying, "Oh man, like I need to go over there and help them." And spirit's like, "Nah," because you go touch them, you're gonna get poisoned. You're gonna go down with them for whatever they was involved in. However, this is resonating with you, collective, right now. But it's something that looks real good, like going up that tree. Yeah, let me go up and get them flowers. They look so pretty. That would go so pretty with the house. Hell to the no, right? Because you sitting over here and it's like, that sound familiar, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Everything looks like glitter ain't glam. And then you find out that's like putting one rotten apple in with a whole bunch, right? Eventually, it's going to spill off onto you. So now you're sitting here saying, "Yeah, VG, I think I'm finna just leave that over there." Yeah, you need to. And sometimes, y'all, that poisonous thing could be the one that you love, the one that you always was there for, family, lover, friends, that job that you love. You didn't realize it was poison, all this stuff, right? Just however that poison has been trying to seep itself in your life, right?
There's a mosquito at the bottom of your left foot. That's cool. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Your feet still cold?
Yeah, they're
They look
slowly warming
cold
up though.
too. I see a little redness in them. How they like their veins, like they just look cold.
Feel them.
God damn.
They're like little ice packs.
Literally, I just need to take your foot, put it on my eye.
Yeah, they're like little ice packs. Somebody cold as ice, baby, because you know some shit. Yeah. Yes, Miss Kim. Yes, ma'am. And now all the truth is like seeping out, and you're sitting over here and you're like, did you think I wasn't gonna know what you was doing? Like, cause somebody drank the poisonous cup. They was drinking the Kool-Aid, y'all. What I tell you about that Kool-Aid? Okay. Somebody was drinking the Kool-Aid over here, and now it's like, oh, hold on.
Now Big Mama Kool Aid did it Kool Aid.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Look, 77. It's a warning. It's definitely a warning. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's exactly right. It is. Yes, I'm sitting out on the back porch having coffee, having a cigarette. Hey, hey, welcome. That coffee's really good. I see the spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, chilling, enjoying. But see, that's why I said, guys, get out in nature. Ground yourself. You sit in nature. You always will figure things out. Like I was telling you about my owl. My owl being here for 11 days consistently. And every day I'm waking up and it's more confirmations.
Yeah, she goes respect it. I see you looking.
I just noticed them too.
I turned them lights off.
Okay, well, they're on now.
I literally went back there when I left out the front door. When you went on live early, I literally went back there and put them lights off.
They're
And I
back
looked
on
at
again.
them and made sure that it was off.
That's spirit.
I literally turned them lights off, back. Literally. No
Y'all, my
bullshit.
husband turned these lights off back here where our little barn is.
Shit.
I mean, the little shed. And now they're back on again. What's up with the bulb to the left? Why does the bulb to the left look like that?
That's how it's designed.
Oh, okay.
Now this one on. One on the inside and outside the car.
You could have 3 different epiphanies, y'all. Cause this, you gotta open this barn up to turn these lights off and on, okay? And he said he turned them off and now they're back on again.
And both switches was turned on.
Very interesting.
Cause I literally turned them off, then I
So
stopped.
you could have, I'm sorry, but you could have 3 people trying to turn your light off. No, it's not blinking.
I made sure they was off because I turned around and looked at them before I walked off and they was off.
Yeah, my husband tells me all the time that I mess with the lights.
Since you do mess with the lights.
Cause my energy. He's like, babe, there goes the lights again. Oh no, you're right. It ain't no thunderstorm. It's a spiritual storm. Mm-hmm.
You just want to be outside with mama, don't you?
No, he wants to be with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smelling like cocoa, organic cocoa.
Very interesting. Mm-hmm. They say, whenever you're raising your vibration, where you go, you can see it. You'll see it. Like we go to this Walmart, y'all. Every time that we go in there, the lights will start flickering. Confirmation. Okay, and it's real strange. I'm like, why is the lights flickering like that? Right? Yeah. Okay, Miss Kim, what's your 2 questions? You said what's his intentions? Okay. You said in spirit lights blinking means someone is about to cross. Yeah. John Doe, yeah.
Cross what?
Crossover.
Mean somebody finna die?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was finna say something, but it was gonna come off me.
Okay, soon as you send me that cash app, my dog is over here growling. Now he's barking. You know something is off. Is that your son? Hey, chill. Chill.
Come on. Get in the house.
You said that your husband just passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, who is this person? Maybe they got bad intentions for your son. My nose itching. And it's like you can feel this.
And is that why Lily been coming around?
Uh-huh. And then you know what, John Doe, our angel in here, the batteries are dead on Lily's altar, has been lighting up for the last 3 days. She's been coming, she's been telling us what's been going on. Like she's on it. Hold on, Kim, I'm going to read your question here.
And it's crazy because when I came out here, I was smelling death. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like a rotten animal, like smell like that. Why does he have bad intentions for my son, Kim?
He's upset about that light that your son has on him. He irritates his demons. It's like he wants to pull your son in the street life, okay? I do not like this person's intentions. And I feel like it's to hurt you, though. Sis, you need to protect your son and them grandbabies from whoever this energy is. Gotcha. Okay. He might even be trying to come back around.
Kayla said, "Oh shit, you talking about my son?"
Okay.
Who said that? Popped up. I see Rich popped up.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Rich? Long time no see. Kim, does this person live down in Florida? Oh, okay. He's almost done though. I feel like this person is trying to make. I feel like your ex is trying to make his way to Florida. Don't be surprised if you start like seeing somebody that looks like him, the car he used to drive, his name. It's like spirits like saying he's trying to travel toward that direction. He might be under a fake page watching y'all's Facebook and he's watching you posting pictures. Does he think that son is his? I know that sounds crazy. He probably wasn't even around when your son was born. It's like borderline obsession, something like, yeah, the energy did yeah, it just changed. You right. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Houston, man, it's a lot of shit going down. Yeah, okay,
Oh, he down in Houston.
gotcha. Mhm. Mm. Oh, yeah, she was.
Oh, you a long ass way.
Gotcha. Okay. Cause it's like he wants to know why he can't be in your son's life because y'all ain't together, but it's because he's got toxic ways, and I feel like you know that like he'll pull your son in the streets, and it ain't good, right? He has toxic behaviors. He makes impulsive moves. Yeah. Hey, hey, welcome. Why do I feel like your son knows some things about him? Okay, that is very disturbing. Let's just say that. I feel like your son. Is there something here that your son knows? Something about him. Like I don't know if it's intuitively or like physically, like he knows. But that's why, like when you got away from him, it's like it was almost like a fresh of breath air for him. Like I feel like there was a night that this man got drunk, Miss Kim. Okay, and I feel like your son called something that he said while he was drinking. And ever since then, your son just, it's been bothering him. And it just kind of stuck with him. Because listen, you listen to somebody who's drunk, they be saying some disturbing things. And you'll be sitting here like, hold up, what? Did I hear that right? It's kind of like that energy. Yeah, I feel like your son overheard the ex saying something. And possibly when he was drinking or something. And it didn't sit with him right.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry.
That's where it was coming from.
Okay. So that wouldn't make sense. Because he's stalking. He's stalking, he's in regret. Yeah. And this energy, look, and this damn fly over here. It's like these damn monitoring spirits. It's like he's monitoring y'all. Oh. So he picked up this toxic habit from this person here that played daddy in his life. Oh, okay. Hmm. See, it's that right there is something hard to deal with too. You know what, John Doe? I put on 432 hertz the other night and I had a real bad headache. It made it worse. I don't know if it was because what channel I was on listening to it or whatever, but my head was killing me. I had to turn it off. I turned on some rain meditation and finally went to sleep. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And normally 432 hertz does not, like, it doesn't bother me, but I don't know if it was the energy of what channel I was listening to or whatever. Yeah. And it could be because I was being spiritually attacked. Sis, I'm telling you, stand on them boundaries because, like, that ain't good. Because that's opening up another cycle, and you know that, and it's like, no, I can't. Two. You're on the right track. Because it's like, oh, mom, I promise I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to shit comfortable. Your ass going to wake up to him doing something. You're going to be like, man, listen here. Confirmation. Are you sure your son is not lying to you and telling you he's not communicating, but he is? See, what I tell you? Something about pictures. Something about pictures, because that just come up on my phone. Yeah, whew, and there's something stinking out here all of a sudden.
That's why
You
I'm
smell?
getting in. Yeah.
You can smell it. So y'all, something stinking outside. Something stinks about this situation. Stand on your boundaries and do not give in. Okay. Hold on, y'all. We transferring back inside the house. Did it? Cause see, I kind of feel like these two energies are trying to, like, he's gonna get there, and then all of a sudden, he's gonna be like, oh, I talked to such and such, and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, he wants to come and work things out, mom, and you're about to be like, what? Hold on. Okay. You said I know my son's been spying on my page, and today, where the last 2 days, straight days, he's been. Yeah, I heard for you to reconcile with this ex because he's been talking to him, and both of them are drinking, and he's like, "Well, I can go over there and talk to her, and we can do this, and I'll see if she'll let you back in, but first I got to get back in." No, mm baby, you talking about two drunks in the house? You talking about a trap? Sis, you came too far. You came way too far. Confirmation, child. I can't make this shit up. My hands, look, my wrist. I'm telling you. Fuck around, all y'all get arrested because you trying to protect yourself. Yeah. Mm-mm. And see, somebody wants me to be quiet. Tell me about this energy here that's coming toward Kim. Who's Melissa? Because I started calling you Melissa. You're in this Queen of Swords energy, communicating boundaries and moving in calmer waters. And they ain't getting no victory. And they don't have no strength. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like you said, being laid off from work. They know you got a strong foundation. Trying to come in and Nine of Swords you. Because they're in this Seven of Cups in reverse energy. Okay. I don't know. Listen now. They might have her spying on you. Because I was going to call you Melissa instead of Kim. Tell me about this. For a come up to get improvements. Death. All this work that you've done, this person's coming in to end it. And I don't like that death card coming out like that. You know where I'm going with this. And that's making my head hurt. Right here. Yeah. Tell me, clarify this Four of Pentacles death. The Empress. Watching. And this flash trapped. Five of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. They see you got your Ten of Cups. They see that you're using your intuition. Hierophant in reverse. I'm telling you, because it ain't a higher commitment. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. These people need a place to live. They need money. They need food. They need everything that you have. And they have an addiction. And they need to come so you can feed it. Your son and this stepfather. They need a place to stay. They need food. They need your money to feed their addiction. Both of them. It's up there. It'll come out in a minute. Yeah. Yep. And that's the truth. To cause the injustice. Third party. Mm-hmm. To try to keep you trapped up. Yeah. See, it's just steer clear of these energies. I know that this is hard and this is your son, but this is one of these types of moments where it's just like, okay, VG, I know I got to choose myself. Especially all that chaos that the son got going on. Then all of a sudden, here comes the ex popping up, and he's been telling you he ain't been talking to him, but something, the scales is uneven here, uneven here, right? That's exactly right. That's why. Okay? Because they want to come in and make sure you don't have these new beginnings or this new person can come in. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Your new person ain't gonna put up with this shit. You got 2 months and your new person's coming in. Okay? I don't know who he is, but Spirit saying you got 2 months and he coming in and he ain't finna put. You might end up like because of this new person because they're gonna be concerned about your safety. I feel like this new person is very, very spiritual and going to see things. This new person that's coming in, confirmation, is going to see things clearly that you can't see, and it's going to help you cut the cord with your son, like completely. It's not going to be no more. Oh, that's my son. I got to give him second chances. Yes, I'm telling you. Because Spirit sending somebody in to protect you. No, he can have Earth in his chart, but he ain't no Earth sign. I'm picking up more of a water sign, air sign energy. He could be a water sign, sun sign, but he's got all three placements in his chart. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, send over your payment to my Cash App or PayPal, and I got you next. Okay. Yeah, sis, please protect yourself. Okay, because this is a lot. This is a whole lot, and I need you to stay vigilant. Yep, might be a Cancers or a Pisces coming in. Heavy Libra placements is what I'm picking up. Confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, you got a new contract coming in. Yep, you got a new contract coming in, baby. Listen. No, ain't no exes. No, ma'am. You like, no, ain't no exes. Look, my nose is itching. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing something real quick. Mm-hmm. I feel like he been lying the whole time, and I feel like that's why he been drinking so much. Cause he don't know how to face you and tell you the truth. I feel like he's been telling dude all your moves and everything, like where you live at, what's going on. And then I got all these flies rolling around me.
Yeah, it's a lot of them in here too.
Yeah, it's like
In the window.
confirmation, monitoring. I feel like that's why he did. It's a, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That could be why his girlfriend is like him and his girlfriend is fighting because she's like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you doing this?" I feel like the girlfriend knows some things. His baby mama or whoever, like,
No, we got you dog.
confirmation.
Hey y'all, this right here, get your bottle. Heal my hemorrhoids. Yeah, I had hemorrhoids, but I ain't got them no more. This right here, heal them. Heal my stomach problems. The before and after picture of my eye, y'all should have seen it with this. The star, whatever it's called.
The star. Mm-hmm.
The star, both eyes went away. Get your bottle of this. You got hemorrhoids? You don't need no preparation H 2 or 3 days. Nah, this gonna heal them hemorrhoids, stomach problems. Like I said, y'all should have seen my eye. It did before and after. Great. I'm an advocate for it.
Y'all, by the way, that's chamomile oil. It's chamomile oil.
Hurt me. You don't move the fuck out of my way. How long has it been staying up?
Y'all, this shit's crazy. Sorry, I was looking at my truck insurance. Okay. Y'all, I can't. Does these people really trip over $2? Cause I'm over here and I'm looking and I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, ma'am. Y'all, his eye healed really fast too. He had his accident what? The 28th, which was Thursday of last week. And his eye is looking a lot better. He can see out of it, it ain't swelled. The bruising's going away. He just got them stitches right over his brow right there. Okay, sorry. I had somebody want to be put on the list. Sorry about that. I was over here looking at something important on some documents. Right, go on and make that clear now. Listen. Yeah, we're gonna clear that up right now. What's up, y'all? We got 44 people here. Second shift, what's going on? Holla at your girl. Come on now. Ooh, child, somebody monitoring something serious. Ooh, there's 2 people, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think somebody trying to record.
3 people left out. Yeah, they are. Y'all cannot wake up with that much hate in y'all damn blood. What is going on, child?
TT talking about some good. Yeah, they trying to record it.
Okay. Whoo, child. Yeah, you right, Auntie Kim. They are. Somebody very, very worried about some karma. Because I feel like it's coming out of nowhere. Like something has happened. Something's going on. Like, and somebody really, really worried. Okay. They got people monitoring. Could be 2 people. Okay. Yeah, it's 2 of them. And it could be, let's tap in this energy and see who's these 2 monitoring spirits that keeps coming in. And y'all know we just cleansed the house early. We had the doors, the windows open. Yeah. Tell me about this. These are 2 heartless people. Yeah, they real heartless. They're feeling stuck. Third party action. Justice in reverse, because you know the truth about them. Okay. Because you're awakened to somebody's plan here. Could be a Virgo in reverse. Could be a Sagittarius. High Priestess. Or somebody got Virgo And Sagittarius placements here. Archangel Michael's not protecting these two energies. Yeah, new beginning is in reverse. Tell me about these two monitoring spirits here. I heard you need to be going and monitoring that window or that door because they about to come knocking, okay? I don't know what's going on. Baby, the devil is in the details, okay? Somebody can't be sneaky no more. They can't juggle something, okay? Message. Ten of Swords in reverse. Message. Yeah, why do I feel like somebody's monitoring to see if you're gonna go to jail or the hospital, and this is actually their outcome?
Damn, sorry to hear that.
Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ooh, that was heavy. What's up, Jen? How you doing?
You want to give us some education on it?
No. Hold on, y'all. No, you're okay, darling. It's so wild because somebody come in here and said when the lights are blinking, somebody's crossing over, and then you said, I got a call. And then me and my husband was smelling a dead animal outside, and we come in. That's the second time that's happened with me and him too. We went to a car rental place with one of his family members, and it smelled like the funeral home. Then the next day I go online and my friend, she died. Yeah. And I had just talked to her like a couple days or maybe a week before that. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hearing drowning out the noises. Then you got brother and sister duo involved in this setup. Yeah. Trying to breadcrumb, trying to do something. This could be a brother and sister that's monitoring somebody. Yeah, monitoring the Empress, somebody's brother and sister, and there's a tower here. And then you got judgment. Yeah, under harsh judgment. Yeah, the world card. The opportunity seen something also on the World Wide Web that caused the tower. They seen something here that was being talked about, discussed, exposed, something here, and now they're monitoring very, very heavy. Right. Mm-hmm. And this fly right here is feeling real trapped because it can't get out of this window. The other one got out. This brother or this sister here is feeling very trapped because they can't get out of something. I heard it's a sister. She's feeling very, very trapped. She can't get out of something. Something here, somebody done to seal the deal on something. Okay. Justice in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. No new beginning. King of Wands. Somebody made some impulsive moves here. And now they can't move to calmer waters. Now they're not celebrating because they fell for a temptation here. And now they're this in this Nine of Swords energy. Somebody could even be locked up. Somebody could be getting a phone call about somebody going to jail. Because them swords across is giving me bars. Somebody could be laying in their bed sick, child, about something here. When you know better, you do better is what Spirit's saying. Transformation, somebody have strength. Whenever you let them go, they just wanted to keep doing something and keep on with this Six of Pentacles, this corruption. Somebody want me talking about this. With this corruption, somebody wanted to keep doing something here. But you got up out of this trap anyways. Eight of Swords. One, two, three, four. Now there's four flies. They possibly got two other people watching as well. This could be two people that you don't know. Why do I feel like they got two people watching online and two people watching your house? There's two people online and then there's two people in the physical watching your house. Very interesting. Hey, hey. Yeah. Adriana could be significant. Annabella. Tracy. Somebody's name could be Mac. I heard Blue Boy. They could call somebody Turkey. Whoo, child. Listen now. Somebody could go by the nickname of Jesse James too. Little Jesse. Could go by the nickname of Lil James or Lil J, or their nickname could be JJ, Lil Jeff, Augustina, and then I heard Maria. Somebody's name could be Maria Augustina. Oh wow. Okay. Javier. Okay, Hector. Harrison could be very significant. Somebody could drive a white SUV, like a little Sportster SUV. That could be very significant. Oh, wait, that made my head hurt. Y'all, one of these names that I just mentioned could go missing and they drive that kind of car. Okay? Whoever they got watching somebody's house, though, these two people is observing and like they're very, very fearful. They're afraid. They could have been scouting. Okay, I don't know what that means. Scouting. Um, they could have been watching the place, okay? But like somebody is they're somebody's sitting here like, man, we just need to go in. We need to do this. We need the other person's like, man, I'm not going in there. Like, man, I don't care what amount of money, man. Like, this shit ain't something ain't making no sense. Somebody's scared to death, y'all. Okay, so I don't know something about this. Somebody's scared to death because they already know. And I feel like before they went on this little scouting trip where they was watching the shit, okay, somebody watched you and they watched the paranormal shit around you. They watched how different signs and synchronicities, shit like that, okay? And somebody's like, no. And y'all, let me tell you something. Whoever's in this car with this person, they can see things, okay? And somebody sees shit around your house and they're like, I'm not going over there. And it's got somebody wigging out, okay? That my hand's itching. Somebody's like, I don't give a fuck what kind of money you talking about. I ain't going over there on that property. Because somebody's a seer and that look, whenever they see the house, the person they with don't see what they see. Okay? Yeah. Somebody here don't realize they got the gift of sight and they're seeing something here. And he's like, man, don't you see that over there? And he's like, man, ain't nothing there. And the other person is like, yes, it is. I see some shit. I'm not going. Listen. Right. And it's like they're thinking this person is great. This person's like, man, listen. They went back to whoever. Okay, now somebody's pulling in my driveway. I don't know if they turning around or not. Y'all, this is somebody from a roofing company. Okay. Babe, we got a visitor from the roofing company. Y'all, there's somebody scared to death. They're like, man, it could be the driver. The driver's like, man, I ain't going up there. Okay, that's confirmation. Y'all can't make this shit up. And the other one's like, no. No. Y'all, somebody could drive a Dodge truck. That could be very significant. Look, the driver's trying to hurry up and roll, y'all. I'm telling y'all. As soon as I started picking this energy up, look, they're like, man, we gotta get the fuck on up out of here.
Yeah, I told you, we want to talk now, but get out my motherfucking gun.
Yeah.
Respectfully, get out my property before we get up.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like whoever was in the passenger seat, okay, or driver, whatever, this person wants to hit you up because they're like, man, what the fuck is that I'm seeing? You seeing spirits. Somebody seeing your beloved ancestors standing around somewhere, and they like, nah. But the other person couldn't see it. Well, duh. Seers can see things. Other people can't see what we can see, right? Somebody knows you're a seer and they want to come to you and be like, hey, listen, this, and this, okay? I need you to explain this to me. Excuse me. But somebody's scared. They're hiding this and they don't want to send this message. But they're over here and they do want to send communication, but they scared than a motherfucker. They're over here and they're like, man, I don't know what's going on here. I feel like you sit in my chat all the time too, whoever I'm talking to. You're a seer and you are fucking scared to get to death about what you see. And I feel like you sit back there and you see my people standing behind me and you don't know what to take of this energy. Because I've had somebody come here and tell me they seen my granddaddy standing here. My granddaddy stands behind me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you're scared to say something because you don't want people to think you crazy. Listen now. People know about paranormal activity. They see spirits. They know what's up. Like this is not no secret anymore like it used to be. Like where people's like, oh no, that wasn't that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something about this. Ooh, y'all, I'm gonna step outside real quick, okay? I'm gonna step outside real quick and I'll be right back. That was heavy. Yeah, it is definitely a special kind of special. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sometimes you just gotta embrace who you are. I don't know who you are I'm talking to right now. You just need to embrace it, like, cause that you gonna keep on seeing them. That's the thing. They ain't gonna go away. Okay, your gift of sight is just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger until you start acknowledging it. And they're gonna start showing you some shit, and you're gonna be like, okay, you can't dismiss it, okay? Yeah, but don't bring the spirit of fear in, just go and talk to somebody, that is experiencing this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, hey, welcome. Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Whew, I feel better. I needed to go out there and sit for a minute. Yeah. Guys, if I got anybody else that needs a mini read or two questions, if not, I think I'm about to hop up off of this live and give me some food. Okay. Um, y'all, it's been a day. Okay, I've been at it all day. I think VG gonna eat and lay back and rest. Okay, thank you guys so much. Um, y'all take care of yourself. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Okay. Y'all, I'm open for personal readings. If you need me, just send me an email or a message. Yes, ma'am. Cleanse yourself. Okay. Especially after that news that you got. I am so sorry. Yeah, y'all take care of yourself. Okay. I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Thank you so much. Okay.